relation between electrostatic field and potential. Consider two closely spaced equipotential surfaces A and B. Suppose the potential of the surface A equal to V and the potential of the surface B is equal to V plus delta V, where delta V is the change in potential in the direction of the electric field vector E. So in this figure you see these are two equipotential surfaces. The bottom surface is the equipotential surface A and the top surface is the equipotential surface B. The potential of this surface A is equal to V and this potential of the surface B is the V plus delta V. Here the delta V is the change in potential in the direction of the electric field. Suppose the direction of electric field is from the surface A or this point A towards the point P. So this is the direction of the electric field E, and delta V is the change in potential in the direction of the electric field. Suppose you consider a point P on the surface B, on the top surface B surface, you consider a point P. Okay, delta L is the perpendicular distance of the surface A from P. From A to P, you have a perpendicular distance delta L. You see, this delta L is the perpendicular distance from the surface A to this point P. Imagine that a unit positive charge is moved from perpendicular distance, in this perpendicular distance from the surface B to the surface A against the electric field. Okay, so the direction of the electric field is from A to the surface A to the surface B. Okay, in this direction, and you imagine a unit positive charge which is moving from the surface B to the surface A, which is against the direction of the electric field. Okay, then what will be the work done? Work done will be equal to the magnitude of this field multiplied by the length delta L, because the field is equal to the force by charge, and here you have taken the unit positive charge, so force is nothing but will be equal to the field. So the product of field and this distance, perpendicular distance, will give you the work done in this process, that is the work done in bringing a unit positive charge from B surface to A surface in this direction along delta L, that is in the opposite direction of the electric field. So the work done in this process is equal to a magnitude of the field E vector magnitude into delta L. So this work equals the potential difference. From the definition of potential difference, we know then the potential difference is equal to the work done. The potential difference VA minus VB will be equal to the work done. So magnitude of the field E into delta L is equal to VA minus VB, but at VA the potential is equal to V, at VB the potential is equal to V plus delta V. So if you take the V minus V plus delta V, you will get that is equal to minus delta V. So magnitude of E, electric field intensity, electric field, is equal to minus delta V divided by delta L. Okay, since delta V is negative, the change in potential is negative, we write delta V equal to minus of magnitude of delta V. So remember, magnitude of the field is equal to minus of delta V by delta L, that is equal to magnitude of delta V divided by delta L. You have to remember the relation between electric field and potential, that is field magnitude of the electric field is equal to minus of delta V by delta L, which is equal to magnitude of delta V by delta L. So you have to remember two important things from this expression. Number one, the electric field is the direction in which the potential decreases steepest, that is steepest means relatively high gradient. Okay, electric field is the direction in which the potential decreases steepest, that is relatively high gradient. Gradient means any change which is perpendicularly, any perpendicular change is called the gradient. So electric field is in the direction in which the potential decreases steepest. Next point, its magnitude is given by the change in the magnitude of potential per unit displacement normal to the equipotential surface at that point. Remember, its magnitude, the magnitude of the potential is given by the change in its magnitude of, the magnitude of the field is given by the change in the magnitude of potential per unit displacement normal to the equipotential surface at that point. That is why the angle between the electric field and equipotential surface is always 90 degree. The work done to move a unit charge, remember, the work done to move a unit charge along an equipotential surface, suppose from P to Q, must be defined as negative of integration from P to Q E dot dl, where dl is the length along the surface. Since the work done, here the work done is equal to 0, since the angle between E and dl is equal to 90 degree. So in this video we discussed about the relation between field and potential. In the next video we will discuss about potential energy of a system of charges. Thank you.